What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a revisited look at the kvegaskickz Christmas Cheetah, the PJ Tucker exclusive. This is the God Killer batch from Kickwho. Before we get into them, I want to remind you this video and all the content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you haven't already, guys, hit that like and subscribe button for me while you're here. Be sure to comment as well. Really appreciate that. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. That is going to be in the description of the video. Guys, I appreciate the support. Let's take a look at these Kobe's. So I have reviewed this shoe before. I actually picked up a pair of these a while back for myself, right here, my men's 13. This one my nephew wanted a pair, so I decided to pick these up and give them a kind of refresh look. Again, guys, these are from Kickwho. Here is their information, including that discount code KVEGAS. Be sure to use that. I know they'll take good care of you. And let's take a look at these Kobe's. So with this one, you do have the kvegaskickz outsole in a solid rubber compound. That looks really good. No problems with your traction. You got your Shizuku in red, real carbon fiber. I haven't had this pair on the court, obviously, because these don't fit me, but I have had my personal pair out multiple times. Traction is phenomenal. No problems with that. And they do squeak on the court right out of the box for those of you that want to know that. So there's a shot of that. One thing I did want to make note really quickly, the traction pattern on these is correct, and it does change as you go up in sizes in this back heel portion. Again, these are men's 10.5, but if you look at my size 13, you can see how the God Killer batch now gets that correct, where the traction pattern is slightly different. Not that that matters at all for traction, it's just an aesthetic thing, and again, getting closer to the retail. So just wanted to point that out real quick. Your outsole wraps up onto the midsole, where you have a split between semi-gloss and matted out finish. You can see the semi-gloss here on the Nike Zoom, and then on this darker purple, got your Kobe code, phenomenon. All that looks really good, and this pair looks to be pretty clean from glue residue. Maybe a few spots here and there, but overall, really good job. Same thing around the toe cap area, really good on this little line. No problems. Now, the fit and comfort of these guys, again, I can't try this one on, but I got the exact same shoe. So the fit is great. I always get my true size, which is a men's size 13. So that's what I would tell you to get, unless you're a wide footer, then you're going to want to go up half a size. Comfort wise, this new 3.0 version that they're putting out, I feel like is more comfortable right out of the box. The Zoom Turbo unit is not quite as stiff. Speaking of the cushion, that is what you get in this one, guys. You're going to get a top-loaded Zoom Turbo unit. Nothing in the heel but this cushion line, which is just fine for impact protection. And again, I just feel like with the newer ones, the Zoom Turbo unit doesn't take the same break-in time that they used to, which is a very good thing. And of course, they do come with the correct mold to your foot insole. I took it out, so we'll see that later on in the video. Now, the upper of the shoe, of course, you have your micro mesh upper covered with your polyurethane scales that do have a nice glossy finish to them. Scale lining on this one might be slightly, just slightly high. I don't think it's quite as high on my personal pair. Yeah, it's not as on this one. So, I mean, it's certainly not bad, especially in this area. Maybe right through here, if you're being real nitpicky, you could say that should be a millimeter or two lower. But I mean, again, super nitpicky, I think, to say that, but you know, some people are. So I just show you what I get. Of course, you get the kvegaskickz laces over top of this torch tongue. This pair does not come with any extra laces. You do get the really great shape on the tongue. I don't think any other batch gets it as good as the God Killer, with that purple Shizuku pressed in really nicely. It is glossed out as well. Then you can see that mold to your foot insole with the purple sock liner looking good. Bright green swoosh does have a little bit of an overspray effect on that. And then you have a kind of matted out, almost nubuck finish on this leather back here with the bright green heel counter. And you can see this is another thing that the 3.0 has really improved upon, is their overall shape and height. If I had like a, not that they made this colorway in a 2.0, but if I had a kvegaskickz 2.0 from Kickwho to set here side by side, this would not be as tapered. This portion right here would be more almost like pressed down and wider versus this nice shape. And the heel counter would be sitting a little bit lower. So they've really improved that, and I think it looks great. I think they nailed it. And then the medial side, just a mirror image of the lateral. Nothing really there to talk about. Let's bring in the left one and check it out. Looking really good. One of my favorite pairs. Every time I break these out, man, talking about turning heads, people coming up asking me where I got them, you know, which I don't mind telling them. You know, I'm not trying to pass things off as whatever, you know, because I think people will respect it if you're just honest with them. But yeah, they look great. And the scale lining might be slightly better on this one than the other one, but again, that's being pretty nitpicky. Back of the shoes looks just fine. Another shot of your heel counter, that kind of almost translucent green. And the Nike Zoom. Medial side of this one, no problems at all, guys. And that Shizuku, again, that nice purple, looks perfect. Let's check out our Strobel. And it is the gray Strobel. And I think you can kind of see right in that area where that top-loaded Zoom Turbo unit starts. I can see it. I'm not sure how well it's showing it for you on camera. And then the size tag is going to be that promo size tag. So that's good. A little detail they did get correct. And then the insole, as we talked about, guys, is your standard kvegaskickz mold to your foot insole. Of course, it's for the correct size. Not a lot to talk about there. Shoes, phenomenal, just absolutely amazing. Again, one of my favorites that I've gotten. With this one, guys, you are going to get the first gen Protro box. So just the matte kind of lid with the glossy Shizuku and signature. You're going to get another swoosh right here. Some branding on the bottom. Swoosh, and your box label is kvegaskickz Protro Harris, which he may have worn them too, but I know PJ Tucker did. But anyway, bright purple and apple green. Again, these are men's 10.5. Inside, just some regular white tissue paper, nothing else inside the box. As per usual, box was shipped to me with no damage at all. A little dusty, but no damage. And again, the shoes, absolutely phenomenal. Just a beautiful pair of Kobes, such a head turner. Yeah, everything about them, they nailed it. So anyway, guys, that is my unboxing review of this kvegaskickz Christmas Cheetah, the God Killer batch from Kickwho. I hope you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout, guys. We got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.